has done the same number of routines, but we can get a sense of where they are based on how they're averaging their scores. Here is Erin Dethloff.
Iowa State is performing extremely well at this competition, really hitting routines, quite clean.
Iowa State has 3 returning All-Americans on this team. Powell, Hansen, and Dethloff is a second team.
A very determined team is doing extremely well in this competition, really sticking these landings.
Iowa State having a terrific competition here in the first meet of the year for all of these teams. Dethloff happy with that performance.
Sure doesn't look like the first meet of the year. That's great landing.
Some of the coaches complain that this is too much too soon. It's too much of a test too soon in the season. But, you know, basketball does it with their early season tournaments. And there are some benefits to sort of jump-starting the team this early in the season, knowing full well that you're going to peak much later, like 4 months from now.
Except in basketball, you just miss a basket. You don't miss a double back and land on your head or something. But really hard to get all these skills all together this early in the season.
Whitney Crater now for Missouri on the vault.
Anchors this team. Very strong vault. Going to get a deduction on the landing. A little bit of hop there.
She has done well in the past on floor and vault in Big 12 championships. She was 5th on the floor for Missouri last year. She was out of Little Rock, Arkansas.
Scores ranging from 9.425 to a high of 9.775. Decent scores.
April Burkholder now from LSU on the bars. She's had a good meet so far.
LSU really needs to pick it up on this event. Try and nail these routines, be clean, put some high numbers up on the board.
Kelly Leah had a 9.775. Kelly Phelan a 9.875.
Good strong routine here. Just a little hop.
Emily Ellis had a 9.66, so strong performances for LSU on a really tough event on even bars. That's typically one of the lower scoring events in collegiate gymnastics, wouldn't you say? 2 rotations to go, and the title is still up for grabs. Don't go away. .54 junior out of Las Vegas will be their final performer here.
They really needed these strong routines at this point in the competition. Nice combination. A little sloppy with the feet, but...
Bars is a tough place to make up ground, but they're performing well.
Good, solid performances on bars.
You can see Philip Ogletree give her a hug. He's in his 6th year there as an assistant at LSU, and you can see why Lisa Rennie is known as the Rock. She didn't even start gymnastics until she was 10 years of age. Most gymnasts start around 4 or 5 years old. All right, here are the average scores after 4 rotations. Iowa State 9-7-4-8, the leader. Nebraska in second. Alabama third. And you see the average scores for the rest of the field. Once again, we do this because not everyone has competed on the same number of events. So this is the only way to get a direct comparison with how well the teams are doing. And Iowa State having a great day. Alden, the 5'1" gymnast out of Park City, Illinois.
They have looked terrific on this event. Unfortunately, the last gymnast up, Ashley Kent, had a fall as well. So they're coming apart a little bit here on balance beam, doing very pretty routines, just not staying on.
She did her club gymnastics at the American Academy of Gymnastics under Coach Leonard Isaacs. A little shaky here. We saw the performance of Erin Dethloff at 9.725, but there have been some lower scores there. As you mentioned, Ashley Kent at 9.3, Jade Klatch 9.45, and Janet Hansen at 9.525. All right, quickly to the floor. As you can see, this is a 4-ring circus. 4 events going on simultaneously. Terin Humphrey on the floor now for Alabama. Quick update on some of the previous scores. Erin Rightly had a 9.475. Cassie Martin a 9.625. Brittany McGee a 9.575. And Melanie Banville a 9.725. So as expected, Alabama looking really good here. And with Terin Humphrey going now and Ashley Miles yet to come, expect big scores.
The way she danced right out of that last tumbling run. Strong performance. Sarah Patterson said the first time ever she took time off from gymnastics this past summer, and it's just such an unusual thing for an elite gymnast. We never take any time off.
Yeah, you feel guilty when you take off a couple of days.
Exactly.
You know, the rest of the world's working out.
He said it was a little bit of a panic when she came back because it was, you know, it took her a while to get back going again. Took a much needed break after training for the Olympics and doing so well. A couple little rough landings, but this last one I really, really liked, where she stepped right into a dance move.
Quite a bit different lifestyle for these collegiate gymnasts. They train about half as many hours as they trained when they were competing as elite athletes. They go to school full-time. They have other social activities, community service. All of these teams are involved in helping local organizations with breast cancer awareness and other campaigns. So they're very complete young ladies at this point. All right, let's take a look at the scores to this point for Alabama on the floor as we wait for Ashley Miles. Could be the highlight of the meet. It usually is, isn't it? As she will get ready to go to the floor. Miles, the former national champion, 3-time NCAA champ. She won the floor in 2004, and we are in for a treat.
And this is a new routine this year, and Sarah Patterson says it's her favorite.
a save with style.
Some fun choreography, and obviously the strong tumbling. Truly a highlight. Just so much power. Top it off with some good technique and saved landings. That always helps. Boy, I had trouble staying in bounds at 5'1.5" inches. 5'7". Get all that tumbling in and still stay in bounds.
All right, we'll go quickly over to the balance beam. Laura K. Powell now from Iowa State, out of Ottawa, Canada, the 2005 NCAA floor finalist. She took 8th place in a tie. Iowa State scores have been mediocre on the beam, from a low 9.3 to a high 9.725. Ashley Alden had a 9.5 there. Important routine here for Powell.
Just not quite as sure on this event. Games are kind of thing, you've got to stay relaxed and yet attack. You really have to be aggressive going into the skill, obviously on the landing. One of the most dependable and consistent gymnasts came through with a win this time. Not only helped her team, but came up with personal glory as well. Great dismount right here. Watch the straight body line. Boom, and nails it. And Alabama's Terin Humphrey, not a surprise, continued her excellent bar for a share of the title here at the Super 6 Challenge. Great uneven bar work.
And on the two events to wrap up the competition, the balance beam and the floor exercise, LSU senior April Burkholder won them both, a 9.85 on the beam and a 9.825 in the floor. What a great start for this 9-time All-American's senior year.
A great place to shine, right in front of her home crowd, showing off some of the most difficult tumbling in the competition. Continue to balance beam. Look at that, nails it, 2 layouts in a row. Says Dee Dee Bro says she is utter confidence through and through.
So congratulations to Alabama to win the team title and all of those individual event winners as well. It was a great night of gymnastics here in Baton Rouge.